The ocean is vast, and if reports are anything to go by, we have only explored about 10% of our ocean, which is absolutely terrifying. From what we have explored, we have discovered some truly horrifying and dangerous animals that live on our planet, with many of them residing deep below our surface. So today on Top 5 Scary Videos, we're going to be counting down our list of the top 5 scariest deep-sea creatures. Let's jump in. Coming in at 5, Goblin Shark. The Goblin Shark is perhaps the ugliest animal in the entire world. Not shaming, just stating facts. Also known as the living fossil, the Goblin Shark lives up to 1,300 feet deep inside the sea. What is terrifying about these creatures is that they can detach their whole mouth from their body in order to get their prey. How f***ing terrifying is that? They can grow up to 3.5 meters and love hunting teleost fish. They have flabby bodies with small fins with nail-like teeth and are quite different from other sharks as they are the strongest looking and, again, perhaps the ugliest sharks in the ocean. They have a pinkish appearance, sometimes red when they are old because blood vessels can be seen through its skin. The camouflage color of its skin helps it hide in plain sight, allowing it to catch prey undetected. They're very rarely seen in the deep oceans and were first seen on the coast of Japan in 1898 by naturalist Alan Alston. Now it is visible in all oceans, but mostly in Brazil, the Gulf of Mexico, France, Portugal, and Senegal. In at 4, fang-toothed fish. Fang-toothed fish are the deepest living fish ever found on Earth. They can survive 5,000 meters below sea level, which is absolutely crazy. The pressure at that level is 500 times than that of the land. Their teeth are in proportion to their body size, making them one of the scariest deep-sea creatures we have ever come across. Their eyes are situated on the top of their heads and comparatively smaller in size. Not only that, but they have scales on its skin which are shaped like plates, and their fins are small and spineless. They are a big fan of thriving in oceans with tropical and temperate temperature, and it can go as deep as 5,000 meters and hence one of the deepest living creatures in the entire world. Like me, it avoids sunlight and only goes to the ocean surface during the night. Same. Despite how it looks, it is in fact harmless to humans, so don't fret if you see one during a late night paddle. They are instead a big fan of squid and fish, and locate its prey by detecting chemical signatures of other fish varieties in the water. Coming in at 3, giant squid. This squid is giant, in case the name didn't give it away. They can grow up to 14 meters, which is the equivalent to the size of a 5-story building. Yep, terrifying. More terrifying still, they are so big they can eat small whales. Whales! The first ever image of a giant squid was taken by Japanese researchers in its natural habitat, and it's believed that many species of giant squid exist, but as per genetics research. The largest known squid species can be seen in all oceans. However, as of right now, they have only been discovered in the Gulf of Mexico, the Sea of Japan, the Pacific Ocean, Hawaii, the Southern Oceans, and California. Giant squid can grow up to 59 feet in length, making it one of the biggest animals on the entire planet. I hate this so much. While on the topic of appearance, the giant squid has a large head with 8 arms and 2 tentacles used for grabbing prey. Not only that, but it also has an incredibly strong jaw, similar to a parrot beak. The species are a big fan of eating other squid, fish, and shrimp, and according to different researchers, they can also attack and eat small whales, as previously stated. I hate them. In at 2, humpback anglerfish. Right off the bat, I hate anglerfish. I hate their stupid light bulb and their stupid teeth. And this dude is no different. Humpback anglerfish are perhaps the most terrifying deep-sea creature you will ever come across, just because of how it looks. The species are grey to dark brown in colour and have a large head with a big crescent-shaped mouth, full to the brim with sharp teeth, which are also translucent. What the f***? They live up to 2,000 meters below the sea and use their light to see their prey, which is actually an antenna located on its head. They can swallow prey twice their size and use their bioluminescence that produces symbiotic bacteria when in the dark to attract them. Now, the humpback anglerfish is widely distributed in almost all oceans across the world, and more interesting still, the species have a lateral line that can sense the pressure and movements in the surrounding ocean. That's too much power for my liking. Finally, coming in at number 1, Frilled Shark. Frilled sharks are typically found thousands of feet below surface, and most commonly in the Suruga Bay area of Japan. They are very similar to sharks in the sense that they have very dangerous 3-pointed teeth. Known as the living fossil and mostly seen at Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, this guy is just straight up terrifying, and he loves eating bony fish. He has a flattened head and an incredibly large mouth with around 300 teeth arranged in 25 rows pointing in a backward direction. His body is elongated and is brown in color. Now, typically sharks don't have a nictitating membrane. That is a thin but tough membrane considered as an eyelid that moves horizontally with the eyes. However, this shark has that and uses it to protect its eyes during potentially dangerous situations. Not only that, but its skeleton also contains less calcium, likely because it lives so deep underwater, which is poor in nutrients. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? Which deep sea creature scared you the most? If your answer is an anglerfish, then you're wrong. Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 2. If you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another scary vid. And until next time, see you later.